Okay, guys, so it's Christmas time, and we may or may not have eaten some non-keto treats, and we may or may not be having a few issues with being able to go to the bathroom. So I wanted to show you guys my quick fix for that, and we are going to make a flax and psyllium husk muffin. We're just going to use the 1-minute muffin recipe, and we're going to start with ground flax. Now this is a great substitute for bran. If you are missing bran muffins and loving the bran, this is a great substitute for that. So we're going to put 3.5 tablespoons of ground flax, and then we're going to add a bit of psyllium husk. This is going to make it fluffier, but also it's going to help with the fiber. So we're just going to do 1/2 tablespoon of that, so that all together we have 4 tablespoons of ground flax and psyllium husk. I'm going to add a little bit of xylitol sweetener to that. Feel free to use whatever keto sweetener you prefer for your baking. Now, I want a chocolate muffin, so we're going to add some cocoa. I use a mix of red and black cocoa, so we're going to use 1/4 teaspoon of each red and black cocoa. Then we're going to add a little bit of vanilla, so 1/4 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. We're going to use baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon, and spoon dirty. 1/4 teaspoon. A little bit of salt. 1 tablespoon of oil, extra virgin olive oil. You can use melted coconut oil, whichever is your oil of choice for this. Okay. And then 1 egg. Okay, we're going to mix that all together, and it's going to make a chocolate faux bran muffin, really. Now, the last ingredient I'm going to add to this is I'm going to add a little bit of no sugar added mint chocolate. Now, this one is with the maltitol sweetener, but because our issue is not being able to go poo today, I'm going to add some just to see if that's going to help with that. So we're going to add in the mint chocolate. Now, when I make my muffin, I like to split it into 3 separate cups so that I can have a to-go muffin instead of one big muffin that I have to cut up. It works out to about 1.5 tablespoons per cup. So we're just going to divide that into 3 separate cups. And I've put a muffin liner in the bottom of the cup, and that way it doesn't get all messy. Okay, so we are going to take these and we're going to pop them into the microwave for 1 minute. So I guess we get to chat for a second while those cook. Now, the same as when you do the 1 minute muffin, all 3 cups go into the microwave for the same 1 minute and they're all done. So while we're waiting for those to cook for a minute, I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about, maybe eating some of the things that we shouldn't always eat. And it happens to all of us, whether you are brand new to keto or whether you've been eating ketogenic for years. We all sometimes get tempted by the off-plan food that upsets our tummy. So we just look for a really good, delicious alternative to fix that. Now, with these flax and psyllium husk muffins, you are going to want to drink a lot of water. It's going to absorb a lot of water when the extra fiber hits your system, and you're going to want to stick close to the potty. But again, these are things that we're trying to accomplish with this recipe, so all bonus, all win. And there's our muffins. Let's take a peek. Okay, so we're going to pop them out, and they will be ready to go. Just going to tip you down a little bit so you can see a little bit better. And open one up there for you. Lock the camera. I'm having issues. I think it's because of what we need to get done here. Okay, so it's got the nice melty chocolate in there. And we're ready to go. No pun intended. Merry Christmas, everyone.